Hi, this is Morgana, and like I think every one of you human beings out there, I am a mess today because of the Vegas shooting last night, and I wasn't done crying over Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands and all the other stuff going on, and I'm like watching compulsively for the volcano in Bali. Hi Carol, hi Jay. So I thought, hey, let's do a Facebook Live about something completely different. So since buying this house and getting a garden and getting fruit trees and planting things and weeding, I've become way more in touch with seasons and cycles than ever before in my life. Thank you, Persimmageddon. Yeah, we're going to get to that really, really soon. So what I've noticed is, there are times where things just are bursting and growing crazy, and then there are other times where things are looking really sickly and slow, and I can't. Hello from Niagara Falls, Andrew. Hi, Kundan. Yeah, cycles on your mind too. Well, here's the funny thing, and this is where we get to Persimmageddon. So here we have. And by the way, those of you who have been following my house and my landscaping, check out, backyard is done now. So here's the thing. We have this persimmon tree, humongous. Hi, Bjorn. And I thought the tree was dead in winter. It didn't come back. It was spring and there were no leaves on it, and I thought, oh, that tree is dead, because honestly, last year, no fruit. The year before, tons of fruit. Last year, no fruit. And then after the leaves dropped, nothing. And I thought the tree was dead. And then overnight, it was covered with leaves. And then it started dropping green fruit, 10 a day green fruit. And I thought, well, that sucks. We aren't going to have any ripe persimmon because of all the green fruit, just hard, unripe, crashing down on the ground. And then fall happened, and its abundance, and its harvest. In fact, the harvest is so insane, and I keep trying to clean up the dead fruit carcasses. Some of them got a message on the phone, so I don't know what you saw, but I get tons of dead fruit on the ground. Let's see if we can get us together. Look, Morgana with dead persimmon. Hi. So I put out a call to my neighbors, and people from all over my city have been coming and collecting fruit. And then today, Harvest Partners is going to come in a couple of hours and harvest hundreds of persimmons to distribute to the hungry, which is amazing. Talk about wealth. And then I've got orange trees and crazy, amazing. I'm learning to make salads. Whoa. So seashell and grit. Great. Fab likes the calcium. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Really good to know. So here's why I'm talking about what I call Persimmageddon, because honestly, without neighbors and the Harvest Partners, it would just be a bloodbath of fruit pulp, carpet bombing the ground, wasting all this delicious, healthy, organic food when there are homeless people everywhere and people who are hungry everywhere, and I just could not bear that. And this is like life, and this is like business. So we have our winter periods in everything where it looks on the outside like it's dead, like it's hopeless. It's winter. It's not dead. It's just internal. The roots are just digging deeper. It's resting. We're resting. It's like being pregnant, gestating, whatever wants to come out next. And we don't get a lot of outside validation for winter. In fact, we get a lot of judgment. Sometimes we get really frightened. It can feel cold. But winter, we need it just like we need sleep. It's a season. It's where things are born. It's hidden. Then we have spring, which comes like after we've given up. That's usually when it comes. After we've given up, suddenly out of nowhere, there's a sign of life. Great. Then we get excited. Then we get disappointed. We got a sign of life, and then we get a failure, and then we get another failure, and we get another failure. And that was like all that damn green fruit out there to convince me that this was a lost cause, that there was something wrong with the tree, that it was never going to happen. And then summer happened, and we start to get fruit, and it's nice and it's manageable. And oh my God, this is exactly what business is like. You have that little sweet spot of summer, and then fall harvest comes, and it's overwhelming. And by the way, this is when a lot of businesses die and collapse because they can't keep up. They can't keep up with the customer service. They can't keep up with the quality control. They can't keep up with the scale. I can't keep up with all that fruit. So that's when you need to get help. And by the way, it's a high quality problem. It's what we dream of. To have more than we need. To have bounty. To have so much that we can share and give it away and ask for help. So I'm scaling up. I'm Morgana. This is Persimmageddon. No longer a bloodbath. We're here to feed the most people we can with the best fruit, all for free. I'm so happy that there are groups who will come by and pick the fruit and hand it out so that I don't have to feel guilty. And what does Dana say? Nobel Prize for Medicine was awarded to 3 physicians who studied sleep patterns in fruit flies and discovered how the circadian rhythm really does impact our health. Same can be applied with, with the seasons. Yeah, so, you know, whatever season you're in, it's going to have lessons. Learn to love it. Learn to love the winter. Learn to love the spring. Everybody loves summer, unless you're in Arizona and it's too hot. And then there's the fall. Then there's the autumn. If you last that long, because like the seasons before kind of are gonna fake you out. You're gonna want to give up in winter, you're gonna want to give up in spring, and you're gonna want to go to sleep in summer, and then you'll have a very rude awakening in the autumn. You'll have a Persimmageddon of carnage unless you plan ahead. So that is today's Facebook Live. Mwah! From my beautifully newly remodeled backyard. Land of fruit. Namaste.